Yo guys, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink, and today's topic is funk guitar Deadnote studies. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit notification button, also please join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy with a free member account or a premium member account if you want to download this training material here, which is getting supplied in the backing track. So, what I'm talking about today, Deadnote studies, I'll show you. Yeah, stuff like that. How to work with Deadnotes. I'm using a wah-wah here, but you can also do it without wah-wah, or if you have an auto wah, also works. I'm gonna just pick up a few exercises how you can make really cool Deadnote stuff. And first thing is your technique. The main thing which when you want to be groovy with Deadnote is this here. Okay, I've added an analog delay here which just multiplies what I'm doing here, but I can quickly switch it off for demonstration purpose. Now it's switched off, but with the delay, you know, you double up and this creates this bouncing percussion-like thing. So the first thing you need to be able to do is to have a sustainable way of keeping the groove going on, you know, 1, 2, 3. You're just playing 60 notes here, you know. So 1, 2, 3. You first start practice with the foot, which you don't see here, but 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It has to be sustainable, that you can keep it on for 2-3 minutes. I'm doing this without pick because this way my wrist stays more relaxed. So when I go down, I go a little bit like this, and up with the thumb, with the nail of the thumb. So a little bit like this, but you also can do with the pick. But for me, somehow when I do this technique, I get tired after 2 minutes. It's the same thing. You just need to be really relaxed in your wrist. And of course, really precise, and you can have a backing track. Just first, and you damp the notes somewhere. Just be precise and have your foot going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So that's the first thing. I continue without pick now. But you can do as you like. So the first thing is I'm going to switch off the delay again. It's way cooler with delay. First thing is to have an accent on the 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You make an extra accent. You can do it either with the slide. So this comes out really cool when you work with the wah. So each time you slide up on the first, you give a kick with the wah. So and with the delay, it really doubles up and then gets really cool. Yeah, but as I said, you can also do without wah. So that's the first exercise, or just general play these 60 notes. Now, just as an exercise, you first need to be able to do that before getting into the cool stuff. When you play these 60 notes, you should be able, by the way, I'm using a D minor chord here with a ring finger in the 10th, a middle finger in the 10th, A string damped. But you can also use this one, it doesn't really matter. But this one is more easy, you know. So the first thing you need to do is when you play those, try to be able to play either the first, the second, the third, or the fourth of the 60 notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So that will be the first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. and then the other three you can still keep as dead notes. That will be the first. Second will be 1, 2, 3, 4. The third will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the fourth will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, now do it with a track to have it more cool. So we do first do the first, then the second, the third, and the fourth. And stay with the movement, okay? Second. Third. Oh, that was the second. That was the third. And the fourth. Wait. That was the fourth. Yo. Now, when you can do that together with a wah, then it's gonna sound cool. And the more automatic you can do it, then you just, you know, they make these slides in as an effect, and then you just randomly pop in a few of those. That's really cool. That's the way how it works, you know. And the key of the whole thing is just to have really precise regular 60 notes. So now let's do little licks, which are cool. I wrote here a few. Let me see. The first one, we make the slide on the first, and then the second bar we make one on the B3 on count on the fourth of the 60 notes. That sounds really complicated. So I'll show you. So the first figure is this one. So slide in on the first, and then just keep it going. 1, 2, 3. And now on the second bar you make again slide in. And on count 3 you make the fourth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And in the whole thing will be like this with the beat. Well, with the wah was the same. Yeah. I mean, you don't really have time to count the stuff, but you know, this is just exercises. You first need to do the exercise to get a feeling how it works. Okay, the second little lick which we have here is we make on this on count 2 and 4 we play the second of the 16 notes. That will be this here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oops, I missed this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh no, wait, it's on the count, second one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That sounds like this with the beat. So let's start. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be this one here. Again. And with the wah. Sounds pretty cool and works. Good. Next one will be we play the first of the count 1, we play the first, and count 2, we play the second. Count 3, we play the first again. On count 4, we play the second again. That sounds like this. It's not so hard as it looks like. And last one, I really love that one. Oopsie, now the paper dropped. That one is really cool, but it's of course the hardest one. Now we play, goes like this. We play 1 and damp 2. Also, 1 is played, 2 dead notes, 1 is played, 2 dead notes. Means first you have 1 on the first 60 note, in the same beat we have 1 on the 4th. On the second beat we now have 1 on the 3rd. On the 3rd beat we have 1 on the 2nd. On the last beat we have 1 of the 1st. So this creates a thing which the whole thing moves, gives kind of a motion through the beat. So let's do this one here. 3, 4. And with the wah-wah. And now comes the big question, how do we create this magic qualm of just having these dead notes and just being really groovy? Maybe with the one trick, sorry, I want to bring a second camera today to show my foot, but it's really simple, you know. When you play, you know, you play this, just one figure of 60 notes and you just press the wah through while you play it. This is a really great effect. When you switch on the delay, it gives this 70s feel, you know, I'll show you. It's really cool. So, that's all. Now, as I said, how do you get to the qualm of grooving? Honestly, my personal advice is don't think so much while you're playing. When I play stuff like that, I just put on the machine. I call this the machine. Like, this is the machine, and this is always running. So you have to find a technique for yourself, either with the hand or the pick, which is sustainable for 2-3 minutes. Otherwise, you know, get really tired in your arm really fast if you're not completely relaxed here, or you're not precise anymore. And when you really try to be precise and your arm gets tired, then it's getting really funky. And then just let the machine flow and just play dead notes and start moving around and just get into the vibe and then just let it go. But first, of course, you need to make these exercises that you have a kind of a memory of how several figures sound alike, you know. And I'll show you. I play along a little bit. First, keep it cool. And start to build up to create a story. Also, this gives an effect. Oh yeah. You know, this stuff cannot really be explained. Just get into the vibe of the 70s. Probably watch Starsky and Hutch again, or the Streets of San Francisco first, and then you play. Yeah, because you know how to groove or how to get into the vibe is really hard to teach. I can just give you the figures, which I showed you. And you need to really be really relaxed and precise, and then just put on the machine and get into the vibe of the 70s. I really, honestly, I teach that a lot to get into, get into a mood of something. You just remember a movie, how it was, get it into the feel of it, and just let it go and don't think so much. When you start to think in music, it won't be good. If you want to be groovy, if you think, it won't be good. So that's my main advice. Just put on the machine, let it go. You can put up your 70s sunglasses or whatever, and then that's how it works. Good. If you want to download the tabs here, plus the cool backing track with some 70s percussion in it, and the cowbell. Cowbell is really awesome to be groovy. Even the cowbell just makes clock, 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 clock. It's available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy for premium members. Please join there as a premium member to support the work, which me and Dr. Pink are doing for the community, but also you can join as a free member to just follow the content and ask questions. There's stuff, and you can get my newsletter, blah, 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 blah. So, me and Dr. Pink are saying goodbye.